want to take a chance. We cannot order a re-examination merely because they want to take a chance.
That's right. But I just
Re-examination has to be on a concrete footing, that the sanctity of the entire examination has been
I
broken.
bow down. I just wanted to dispel an impression that the stake in the re-examination is of lakhs of people. No, the stake is of 1,08,000 people. I will have to set up, demonstrate conclusively that we cannot segregate tainted from the untainted. In Tanvi Sabharwal case and the judgment authored by Malone, clearly says in Tanvi Sarwal's case, the finding was we have identified 44 candidates out of 6 lakhs. The remaining we are not able to identify. So we cannot permit even 10 people.
Mr. Huda, I think you need not labor that point because you're absolutely right on that.
I'm so grateful.
That if you can, conceptually, that if you can establish that it is not possible to segregate the tainted from the untainted, then the whole examination has to go. Because those basic, you can of course show those authorities briefly to us at a certain point.
Please.
But when we have looked at the facts, but before we go into the authorities, we want you to address the core of the facts before us.
I will try to first summarize my case and then elaborate.
All right.
So that Milord has an idea what I am saying.
You can summarize, ma'am.
तो एक बार क्विकली मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि अभी
My brother Justice Pardiwala would like to know, out of 1,08,000, totally how many petitioners are before the court?
Lord, it is NTA can say, Milord.
NTA, 38 petitions. Now, you're for NTA, no?
38.
Transfer petitions filed by the NTA, my lord.
So 38 petitions includes the 6 transfer petitions or transfer
petitions before this honorable court would include the 6 transfer petitions
All
filed
right.
by the NTA. So
But
32 petitioners, 32 petitions.
Our question is little.
How many?
Lakh 8,000.
I represent 10. I'm from
How many are asking for?
supported by 43 more from
Because, Milord, I do not know how many, at least 100, the candidates must have called us individually, but who have not
I
participated.
think they have a figure. 108. Mr. Kaushik, if you can just ask somebody, any of your team from the NTA, to just do this physical exercise of telling us even at lunch or after lunch, how many total students are involved in the matters before not involved, but how many students have moved the court in this batch of cases?
Lords, with utmost respect, my lords, that may.
approximately 108 are seeking reconduct of the
Mr.
examination.
Counsel,
50.
108 who are seeking re-exam are amongst 1,08,000.
No.
Yes.
No, they'll be outside 1,08,000.
We are outside 1,08,000.
They plan to be.
Because 1,08,000 would get, they have succeeded.
They are not seek re-examination at all.
I represent
So all those who have not been able to
Yes.
clear.
some people within 1,08,000 are also before your lordships because they say
They will not get into government medical.
they will not
First
get
of all,
into
they will get into it.
My lord, in my petition,
seeking re-examination.
in my petition 700. In my petition, my lord, there are 5
अभी
candidates.
तक 3 ब्रॉडर चीजें समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं सीजीआई। पहले तो ये जो काउंसिल अपीयर हो रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, उनसे ये समझना चाह रहे हैं कि आप ये समझाइए कि स्केल क्या है लीग
Other council, the others may not interrupt because otherwise, our
और दूसरा जो सवाल पूछने समझने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं वो ये है कि आप जो लाइन ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन है, अगर आपके पास कुछ ऐसा स्पेसिफिक इनपुट है कि लाइन ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन क्या होना चाहिए, मतलब किन मैटर्स को इन्वेस्टिगेट करना चाहिए सीबीआई को या और भी जो अथॉरिटीज इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रही है। तीसरा एक इन्वेस्टिगेशन, एक इंटरेस्टिंग जो ऑब्जर्वेशन आया ऑनरेबल जस्टिस जेबी पार्दीवाला का, वो ये जानना चाह रहे थे कि टोटल कितने नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो कोर्ट्स में आए हुए हैं, अलग अलग कोर्ट्स में गए हुए हैं री नीट को लेके, और ये स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं ये क्या वो स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो क्वालिफाई कर गए हैं?
Brother Mishra has a point. What is the minimum mark which has been received by the petitioners before the court? We just want, you need not give us an offhand answer, just do it at lunch and tell us.
My lord, can I have one thing, my lord? In 5 petitioners in my petition, my lord, one is having, my lord, 700. Another is having 600.
How will we be able to, just wait for a minute. Let's have the conceptual basis of the matter. We can't go in individual facts like this. Let's have the concept very clear before us, and then we can see where the balance lies. Yes, Mr. Wood. We'll hear you. We're not going to run away. We are here to hear you and do justice to the matter.
Qualifying marks are 164.
Done this exercise, there are 131 students who are not falling within 1,08,000, and they are playing for retest.
131 students.
130. And there are petitioners, and there are 254 who are falling within 1,08,000. They are opposing them. Not that statistics can assist your lordship either way, but factually this is the position.
So 131 students beyond 1,08,000 who want a retest, and
254, they are in the form of IAs for implement.
Who are opposing?
For opposing the retest. They
The
fall within 1,08,000.
the figures may not always be right, my lords, because I represent somebody who falls within.
Yes, that's true.
And who says, whose rank is about 2009. But, so my lords, we'll work out the figures in common with Mr. Kaushik.
now tell us also what is the cutoff rank for the 56,000
Yes.
and for the 1,08,000.
May just one clarification, conceptually. Anybody who is above the 50th percentile qualifies, in the sense that if somebody above them also does not go into medicine, goes into IIT, for instance, there will be a figure. So passing is 164. Passing is 164, but admission is a dynamic process, may stop at 1 lakh, may stop at 1,50,000. And depending on the particular quota or reservation or whatever is available. 164 is the cutoff mark. 164 means that you are above the 50th percentile. So about half the people have a qualification to be allotted a seat, but not everybody will be allotted a seat. So it's a dynamic process. There is 1,08,000 seats available. Some of them may not opt for medicine, some may go into IIT, so it is not, so it is dynamic, but roughly saying, I think the last figures will stop at 2.5 lakhs, rank-wise. That's
Well, let's hear Mr. Huda now. Yes, Mr. Huda.
So, my lord, I'm
You
starting.
can summarize your case, you said.
Yes, yes, my lord. I'll just summarize, but it will give me a space, please. Lord, I'm starting with a handicap. I do not have the result. Because of that, I cannot have the data analytics, which the state has placed, NTA has placed on record, giving the bell curve. And Lord, one of the director of IIT Madras is a member of the governing body of NTA. They have run the data analytics process